So, have you ever been in that spot, starting a brand new job, one that maybe didn't even exist before you, or one where the job description is, let's say, a little vague? It's a massive opportunity for sure, but wow, it comes with its own unique challenges. In this explainer, we're going to break down a framework to help you really shine, stay focused, and build a rock solid foundation from the moment you walk in the door. You've probably heard this quote before, right? It's a classic, and it perfectly nails, no pun intended, a very human thing we all do. We try to understand new situations using the tools we're already comfortable with. This is the perfect place to start because it really sets up the core problem you're facing in a new, undefined role. And this is where it gets tricky. What if you're not that familiar all-purpose tool? What if your role is more like a super specialized drill or a precision laser level? Well, if your team is used to hammers, guess what they're going to try to do? They're going to try to use you like one. And that's exactly where the problems can start.
Let's really dig into that challenge for a second. Think about a hammer. Its purpose is crystal clear. Everyone on the team knows what it's for. But your new, specialized role, its purpose needs to be defined. Your colleagues might not get it at first. And your value, well, it isn't a given. It's something you have to actively demonstrate. This is the big dilemma we're going to figure out how to solve.
Okay, so how do you actually deal with this? It all starts right here. You have to be the one to define the purpose of your new role. You just can't sit back and wait for everyone else to figure it out for you. You've got to get in there and proactively show them what you're all about, right from the get-go. The big goal here is something called role clarity. And listen, this isn't just for you. It's for everyone you work with. Because without it, you're at risk of being completely misused or underutilized. It's like someone grabbing that expensive, specialized drill you are and using it to hammer in a nail. It's just inefficient, and it really damages your true potential. All right, so for our first real actionable step, I want you to think like a detective. Before you can even start to define your purpose, you have to understand the world you've just stepped into. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find the value gaps, the places where your unique skills can make the biggest possible difference. This is the question you need to have running through your mind constantly. Don't just sit there waiting for someone to give you a task list. No, you need to be actively hunting for opportunities. Look for the team's pain points, the bottlenecks, the spots where their existing tools just aren't getting the job done. So what exactly are you looking for? Well, start by just watching and asking. Are your coworkers totally swamped with certain tasks? Where does the team seem to get stuck or frustrated? Your job is to spot those gaps where your skills can slot in perfectly, either by taking something off their plate that you're built for or by bringing in a totally new way to solve an old problem. Okay, once you've surveyed the landscape and you've got the lay of the land, it is time to make your move. See, it's not enough to just see the opportunities. You have to actually step up and grab them. This part is all about shifting from being a passive learner to being an active contributor. And here's your playbook. You see a process that could be better? Offer your input. You spot a task that perfectly lines up with what your role should be doing? Volunteer for it. This isn't about being pushy. It's about demonstrating your purpose through your actions. Every single time you make a relevant contribution, you're teaching your colleagues what you're there for. Now we come to what might just be the hardest part of all of this. As you start helping out, people are going to see you as capable and helpful, which is awesome. But there's a hidden danger here. People will start trying to hand you all kinds of work, and a lot of it will have absolutely nothing to do with your specialized purpose. This brings us to two of the most important and, frankly, most powerful words you can learn to use. Say no. I know, it feels totally wrong, especially when you're new and you want everyone to like you. But saying no to tasks that don't fit your role isn't about being unhelpful. It's about protecting the very integrity of your position so you can deliver the unique value you are hired to bring. This quote really gets to the heart of it. You have to play the long game. Every task you agree to take on should be a building block, a step toward your role's full potential. Politely declining work that pulls you in the wrong direction isn't just okay, it's a strategic move that keeps your purpose from getting watered down over time. And that leads us to our final and maybe most important proactive step. You've learned, you've contributed, you stayed focused. Now it's time to formalize your impact and, crucially, communicate it upwards. This is about shifting from just doing the job to actively defining its strategic value to the whole organization. Here's a simple 4-part roadmap for you. First, educate. Keep your boss in the loop about your unique contributions. Don't assume they see everything. Second, research. Stay on top of your field so you can bring fresh ideas. Third, measure. Develop some key performance indicators, KPIs, to clearly show your impact. Remember, data speaks louder than words. And finally, plan. Share your vision for the role. This shows you're not just a doer, you're a strategic thinker.
When you boil it all down, it's really a balancing act. On one side, you have integration, fitting in, learning the landscape, supporting your coworkers. But on the other side, you have differentiation, fulfilling your unique purpose, saying no when you have to, and educating everyone on your specific value. Real, lasting success is found by mastering both of these.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Are you just trying to fill a gap? Because, hey, anyone can do that. Or are you focused on creating real, lasting impact where it truly matters? It's all about being the right tool for the right job at exactly the right time.